Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Green, and I'm coming to you today to discuss unpacking some more rubrics, which there are 15 of them, and we've discussed a few to this point, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet. And for every rubric, my goal is just to go over kind of some of the basics and let you guys have this document is posted in the announcements. As you're working through, make sure you take a look at this or the actual rubric and kind of make sure that use it as a checklist to see that you have all of these required items. So for planning rubric 4 and task 1, it's identify and support language development. So they're going to be looking for the guiding question examines the specific vocabulary identified in the learning segment and identifies support for the use of this vocabulary. So not only do you identify the words and describe the actual words, the vocabulary words, but you have to identify and describe how you're going to support students to develop this vocabulary. Those are two crucial things. If you look right here, let me see if I can, right here, it's where the scorer is going to look for the secondary source of evidence or criteria is that you identify the vocabulary. The primary thing that they're looking for are the supports. How are you going to teach the vocabulary to the kids? What's your plan for that? And they're going to look for evidence in prompts 4A through 4B and the learning experience noted in prompt 4B. And then you also turn in copies of your instructional materials and plans, and they're going to look through that. So you're going to want to make sure that you touch on the vocabulary, and we discussed academic and content vocabulary and the difference between that. Let me know if you need a reminder. And as always, we're starting with 3, definitely not below. And this tells you, if you remember, how to start at 3, level 3, or competent, and then move up to a 4 or 5, which is definitely the goal, but the minimum is 3. So you're going to identify the vocabulary related to your essential focus and learning experiences, and general support to promote children's development of vocabulary is described, but not in specific detail. So that would be a 3. So if you don't go into if you just describe it a little bit, like you're going to, I don't know, play a vocabulary game or whatever you're going to do, develop their vocabulary, but you don't go into detail, it's going to be a 3. And then whenever you look down here, we're not even going to look at below 3 there, but I want you to see whenever you're doing this, what distinguishes a 4 from a 3. So at that point, you're not only just going to describe it, and you're going to include materials and strategies that are selected, modified, or scaffolded to assist specific learners. That's whenever you get into the more detail of your plan and how you're going to attack vocabulary. Okay, guys.